now.
Okay, my name is Frank Schel from IRL Connect. What if you could put all your friends from all your social networks and all the geo-content on Google Maps? Today, you can't do this. In the market today, we see an LBS disconnect. Web social networks translate their social network experience straight to the mobile without taking into account an LBS aspect of things. And mobile social networks on their part are creating walled gardens again, not being able to tap into the ecosystem of the web. So we have created a new way to explore the world around you. It's a centralized platform for location-based services on the web, taking the best of social networks on the web and mobile together. In this way, we solve the LBS disconnect. So it's about seeing around you, the world around you, interacting, and integrating your favorite social networks like Facebook and Twitter. And today, as Mike said, we can announce our public beta, which is bringing even more content and more partnerships, like the 2 mobile partnerships to the map and an API. So, with our partners, Bambuser and MobiPicture, you can live broadcast and chat from the map. And you can share video content. And we have geo content from CNN, Last.fm, Reuters, and YouTube and Bambuser on the map, which you can explore. We have implemented Google Street View. And to top it off, we have an API which allows external parties from both the mobile and the web to push content to our platform. So how do we make money? We have a proximity-based advertising model based on radius, which allows businesses to target their users in their surroundings. And create branded hangouts. So how much does London cost? Based on these parameters, it will cost €250. We have bootstrapped so far with 100,000 euros, and we're looking for around for $500,000 or more. We started in real life, we made digital profiles, and it's back to in real life. Thank you very much. Check it out right now on irlconnect.com. Thank you.
Well done.
I think my sense is you're too late. The kind of online cities, the platforms are built for this next big wave, and you've got to be a killer app and integrate into them. And so I felt when you were pitching, I thought this is kind of backwards. You're talking about how they fit into you, and that's just, it's too late for that, I think, unless I completely misunderstood what you said there. But I sense you were talking about how the world, how you enable all of this stuff out there into you, and I think that's too late.
The things they have location apps on the mobile, but on the web, it's not fully developed. It's more information mapping on the web. And what we have established is a platform for LBS on the web, which allows mobile companies to actually create the value on the web for location, which is pushing the content like photos, like live video. Actually, Bambuser is in the house. You can look at the demo.
To build platforms is really tough, though. And in most cases, it's because you have an application that goes so wildly off the charts that you get an opportunity to do that. But from this position at this point in the market, I think even just to say that you're building a new platform is a tough one to get somebody to buy into.
Well, we've built a social framework for external parties to play with. So it's more of a social geo-browser in that sense.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these guys all, you know.
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else want to have a go?
This is one of those occasions where 2 minutes wasn't enough. Yeah, usually it's too much. So, yeah, I didn't. Though I appreciate everything you said, I didn't have enough time to absorb it. The fact is, it's not clear to me whether Julie is in fact perhaps correct, or I just didn't get enough time to understand the nuances of why you're going to be special. So. At the end of the day, I mean, to my own great trauma, I've been involved in the building of a mobile social network. This wouldn't have helped me. No.
So, to understand, to state the difference, we are not a mobile social network.
I know, but you're intending to work with them. You're intending to support them.
We allow them to
draw them out. We allow, yes, your permission is granted. But as I say, it wouldn't have helped me. I was one of your customers. I was one of your partners. But you said, I know, you've lost me.
Well, what you see in the market today, even with Google Latitude, they are not able to tap in all the existing social networks. So we integrate with the existing social networks like Facebook and Twitter, so people can really interact with those social networks too. So it's not the isolated mobile social network that you have today.
I guess if your big draw is that you are able to get everybody else and everybody else's killer app into one package, What's your app is kind of the gap I'm missing. And or if, Facebook really needed to match with Google, why wouldn't they just do that? And they do.
Well, they have not done so far. Facebook have not.
Well, there are apps that do some of the mashups. So, yeah.
The thing is about, the mashups with Google. With Google? Okay, I haven't seen them. But to answer your question, they have not really created a big platform where all the social networks come together. They're not as open as we are. We have created an API which will allow all parties to work with, and we will work with all social networks. And that in a centralized platform with the geo content around it, which drives conversation around geographical objects, is not there.
Okay, just finish it off. And some of the ones that do it are around saying, extreme sports, and then they put the Google Map mashup and people comment or things like that, and they put that into Facebook. And that actually pulls a community. Or, and if you think about the different platforms, somebody is drawn to a particular platform, be it Biba because of what it does, or MySpace because it's music, or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, rather than having lots of people tepidly, potentially sort of interested, what these guys get is people passionate about whatever they're doing, right? That's my thought.
Okay.
Okay. Any other final thoughts from anyone on the panel? Okay.